Good Sunday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general energy reading for today, Sunday, July the 15th, 2024. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Thank you for everyone who has interacted with these videos by commenting or sharing your experiences or sharing how the video has helped you. If you would like to donate for this reading, to this channel, or to the cause, all donations are greatly appreciated and much needed at this time. You can do so through PayPal or Cashapp. So let's see what this beautiful Sunday has for us. July the 15th, 2024. Here we go. July the 15th. All right, so we have the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Pentacles. All right. Okay, so it seems like, you know what just happened? I had a brain fart and I didn't think that I pressed record, and I thought that I just been sitting here talking to myself. So what I want to say about that is there are people listening to you. There are people listening. Don't think because you don't have someone's undivided, full 110% attention that they are not listening, because they are. And that Two of Cups in the Hierophant proves it. So the Two of Cups is meeting with like-minded people, meeting with someone who shares your ideas and shares your dreams and shares your desires. And this is kind of like what I'm hearing is you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours kind of thing. This is a partnership that has the potential of really being something of substance, right? This could be someone offering you an opportunity to go back to school, a higher level of education. They could be the teacher helping you get established in regards to going back to school or going to some sort of retreat or convention in regards to what it is that you're trying to build. So when I say convention, I mean like Abraham Hicks. She holds all of these wonderful get-togethers, different places, cruise ships, different places around the world, and she stands on stage and she talks and she gives the guidance and kind of things like that. Or spiritual retreats, to where I went to an ayahuasca retreat a few years ago. Man, was that something amazing. Amazing. So it's kind of something like that, right? The Hierophant also talks about sticking to the guidelines of something, right? So when we first get started with something, we have the guidelines and the rules. And we get so excited and so passionate about it, we want to kind of just bend that a little bit or stretch that a little bit. And the Hierophant is asking you not to do that. Don't do that. Stay in a place of stability and balance. Stay in a place of connecting with what you know. Share your ideas. Share your suggestions. Share your thoughts. Share what it is that you're being asked to share. Allow whomever this person or people are to come and embrace those ideas, embrace those suggestions, and then you can move forward from that with the help of these other people who have better opportunity or potential to open these doors or to stretch things a little bit, right? And this is going to help you financially. So I kind of feel that you're attempting to establish a business. You're attempting to establish an identity in regards to what it is that you're passionate about. So is it tarot reading? Is it going back to school for to be a doctor, to be a nurse, to be, whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you're sharing your ideas with, whomever it is that you're sharing your ideas with, they can help you get in the door. And so, but it's going to take a little time. Because you have to grow. There's things that you don't know, things that you need to know, things that you're going to find out, and all these things together are going to help you. There's the need for stability and balance here. We have the Knight of Pentacles raising the pentacle globe to the universe. We have the Hierophant here in the position of Om. So we have the glasses raised, the hands raised, the raised, right? So we're offering something. The Hierophant is also about you being in a position of authority, you being in a position of control. But before you get to that position of authority, there are all of these other things that have to be done before getting to that one major thing, before you are sitting on a stage in front of a room full of people, giving them the guidance that they're looking for. Yeah. So there are steps there. Step number 1, start meeting people, start getting yourself out there, start promoting yourself, doing what needs to be done. You're very passionate about it. Very passionate about the traveling, very passionate about the growth, very determined, feeling very independent, very passionate, very strong. There may be other people involved in this that may not see your ideas as beneficial, and they could be attempting to trip you up a little bit or cause a little bit of instability, a little bit of imbalance. And they may be intimidated by the opportunities and ideas that you bring. And when I look at this Two of Pentacles, I always think about the Two of Pentacles from the Raider Waite deck. The young person is on the beach looking out into the ocean. The ocean or the sea is stormy. There's 2 ships in the distance, and they're going through it. The probability of them not making it is very high, and you have to make a decision. Do I sacrifice myself for this? Do I sacrifice myself for my life, for the inevitable here, or do I just let things play out and see how it goes? If someone comes to you and says your ideas don't make sense, or it doesn't work, or it's caca, or anything like that, you don't budge. Don't budge, because these are people who may feel a little bit intimidated. These are the kind of people who will tell you that your ideas are shit, but take your ideas and use them on your own when you give them up. That's those people. We don't want to deal with those people. So don't allow other people to come and trip you up. Don't allow other people to come and try to knock you off balance, or try to tell you that, in order for you to be as successful as you desire to be, you have to come up with new ideas because these ain't working. No, you don't. They're working just fine. Look how many people are interested in them. So the King of Wands is very passionate about moving forward. So go ahead, learning new ways of communicating with people, learning new ways of expressing yourself, learning of new ways of being in power and in control without having that authority mindset. I am the only one. No, we don't want that. We want to be inclusive. We want to include everybody. There is the feeling of establishing and creating something that benefits everyone, right? It may be your baby, it may be your idea, but you're not here to micromanage anybody. You're here to create something that benefits the people as a whole. And we have the Empress. So you're here to create. You're here to birth. You're here to plant seeds. You're here to not just create something of substance for your dreams to come true, but to create something of substance for the dreams of others to come to fruition, or to be something more than what they think it is, right? Because some people who don't have the wherewithal or the ability to go out and share their ideas, because they don't get the recognition that they deserve for those ideas, they think those ideas are silly and they don't progress with them. If you're forming a foundation to where people can come to you and say, this is an idea that I've had and I've always had, and I know it may seem silly, but I really feel passionate about it. And your advice to them is, don't allow the voices in the background to tell you that what you are passionate about is silly or questionable. If you're passionate about it, then it means something. So go forward with it and see how it turns out. And that's true for anything. If you're so passionate about something that it's constantly on your mind, and other people are saying that's silly, that'll never work, it's not up to them to make that decision. If you want to know if it's going to work, if you want to know that it has meat, if you want to know that it has the good bones, then you go out there and you put it out there and you see what the world thinks about it, and you make every effort that you can to establish a foundation under whatever this is. You go out there, you network, you get online, you meet people, you put shit out there, and you do what needs to be done until nothing else can. And then at the end of all of that, see where you are, and then tell me if it's a dingy idea or not. Okay. No, this is not the cards that I want. Why do I always reach for those? Anyway, there you go. Adjacent possibilities. That's not the deck that I wanted. It's the deck that I reached for. It's the deck that I shuffled. That's the card that came out. So there are many opportunities and possibilities everywhere. And the answers that you are seeking are within self. You don't need to look at those to anyone else. The answers that you're seeking are within self. So even though you're meeting with new people and you're collaborating and you're networking and you're doing all of these great things to create a stable foundation and opportunities and get your foot in the door one toe at a time, the answers that you have are within yourself. And there are opportunities and possibilities for that everywhere. And it's time to bring closure to things that are not working for you anymore. So stop holding on to that kooky, stagnant energy. Stop holding on to the coulda, woulda, shouldas. Stop holding on to what ifs and the maybes. Close all of those doors. Boop, 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 and allow the divine light of spirit to guide your way. So let us see. This is the Messages of Life card. We have awareness. I open my consciousness to my true self. I understand that I am here to grow, to free myself from conflict, and to discover who I really am. Today, I release illusion and limitations of the material world in order to elevate my being towards the eternal light. I grow stronger and stronger as I explore the wonderful being that I am. And you are a wonderful being, and you do have so many opportunities and possibilities. And the more we connect to the energy of spirit, the more we become conscious of what those opportunities and possibilities are. And we release the illusion of that people like you or I are not capable of being what we desire to be. That's all an illusion. That is such bullshit. And it's been taught to us, taught to our parents, our grandparents, those, them, and them, that in order for us to be in order for us to become rich, or in order for us to become famous, or in order for us to create this this wonderful thing that we desire to create, that we have to sacrifice, and we have to struggle, and we have to go through all of this pain and this hardship, and I think that's the illusion that society projects on us, because it wants us to limit ourselves, because society is greedy, and the 1% up there who are the millionaires, the 100,000aires, the millionaires and the billionaires want to, it's like they covet it, right? No one could have any of this but us. And I kind of feel that we were all born into this world, created into this world, having more than we could ever imagine. And from the time we could acknowledge the limiting words and the limiting beliefs that people were projecting onto us, we kind of took that with us. And so therefore we are unintentionally sacrificing and sabotaging our wants, needs, dreams, and desires. And what we have yet to understand is that everything that we have ever wanted, from the time that we were old enough to want until this very day, has been manifested for us. And it's up to us to reach that energy of what it is that we've manifested in order to receive it, in order to obtain it. We are so invested in society. We are so invested in things that are happening in the world. We are so invested in the cookiness of other people, or other people's trials and tribulations, or other people's BS, that we give so much of our attention to that and very little of our attention to what it is that we're trying to create. I hear a lot of people talking about now that Gypsy Road Blanchard girl is pregnant, but I don't see them doing anything to better their own lives to get to where they want to be. I see a lot of people talking about, the Kardashians or this or that or whatever. I don't know. I don't watch them. I don't care. But there is no amount of bitching about what that person has is going to get you to what you want. You have to open up to the energy that is around you, the energy of your abundance, of your unlimited abundance and unlimited potential. And being in this place of accepting what society says that we have to struggle isn't where all of your abundance and I call it universal inheritance is. So we have noticed the signs. Spirit is saying, be aware and notice the signs. You can't make this up. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs on your path to remind you that you are never alone. So there are amazing opportunities everywhere. You have the answers within yourself that you seek. Bring closure to that which you cannot control. Bring closure to all of those whats or maybes, whens and wheres, and have awareness in your life. Bring awareness into your life, being aware that you are a co-creator, being aware that you are a divine being, being aware that when you connect to the energy of your higher self in spirit, that you open the doors to so many opportunities and possibilities. And then notice the signs that spirit, that source, that your ancestors and your loved ones are bringing you. They are attempting to guide you to everything that you could ever want, need, and desire. But we are so focused on the stuff in the external, in the world out there, that we don't give a lot of time to recognizing those signs. We are so invested in complaining about our own struggles and our own trials and tribulations, or the trials and tribulations of people who we don't even know, that if we've invested just a percent of that into our own self, into our own well-being, then we'd be a lot better off than we are. And with that, I leave you. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.